Hey Scorpios, welcome on into your January 2024 reading. If you don't know who I am, of course I am Faith and I run this shindig, okay? But yeah, welcome to my channel, The Divine Faith. If you guys don't mind, I know I haven't did the reading yet, but I know you're gonna like it because that's what's going on. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever you want to do is fine with me. Just thank you for being here. But happy 2024. Okay, so I am doing you guys' reading because it is on my heart, and that's kind of the way I move. If it's on my heart, then I'm going to do it. I always take suggestions from you guys, and it doesn't mean I don't want to do the suggestions, but if I'm not feeling it, you guys should know by now, I'm not going to do it. And I don't care what you say, how you try to convince me, it's not going to get done because I always do whatever I want to do. But anyway, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. We're just going to get a gist of what is going on. And yeah, so let's take a stab at this and kind of just see. So, of course, this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know if you have any planets in Scorpio. I don't think so. I think Venus just moved out of your sign where it is debilitated in. So right now Venus is in Sagittarius. So maybe things are getting a little better for you in terms of Venetian things. So like love, beauty, money, who knows? But let's see. Scorpio. Okay. So we have Cancer energy, but I'm also going to throw Pisces in the mix because I am actually getting a little bit of Pisces. Not saying this is what it represents, but I am getting a little bit of Pisces energy in this, in this moon card for you. Okay. But just right off of the top, we just have this fear-based thoughts or fear-based energy. Some of you, because we have this moon energy, and we know of course Cancer is tied to the fourth house of the home. So right now you may be having fears surrounding home. There may be fears surrounding home, maybe fears surrounding mother. It may be fears surrounding just any sort of woman figure in your life that you are concerned about. There's like this energy of like heat, or I'm actually getting something tied to a heat stroke. It comes through like somebody's body is on fire. So I don't know exactly what that would be tied to if we're talking about health, but either you are dealing with this or somebody else could be dealing with this, because we know that the moon can be kind of cold if we're not, just being honest about it, because like Transformers, the dark side of the moon. So this may be something that you are experiencing right now when it comes to a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. You are seeing the darker side of this person, or you have experienced the darker side of this person. So for some of you Scorpios, the energy kind of comes through like you are kind of afraid. Either you're afraid of what this person is going to do, or you've just become afraid of this person, period. Because again, the dark side of the moon is now showing, and you don't necessarily know what to do because you've never had to experience this from this particular person. You're completely out of your element. And this could be somebody that you maybe have known for 20 years, 30 years. It doesn't matter how long. But now something has reached a boiling point. Something is just, overflowing in a way when it comes to someone's attitude, when it comes to the way somebody communicates with you. And again, it could be a woman, or it could be a partner that you have who may be more so in their feminine energy. It doesn't matter, but I am getting a very feminine energy, feminine vibe from this particular card. But interestingly enough, this crab or these two dogs kind of howling at the moon, this makes me think of communication. So either you're having issues with communication when it comes to someone, or you really want to communicate to someone, but you don't know what to say, or you just are not able to talk to them because they're kind of hard to talk to at this particular point. So it feels like you're sending the bat signal, and you're trying to send clues to see if this person is going to pick up on the clues. Some of you may be a twin, and maybe you are sending the bat signal to your twin because you're wanting them to pick up on the hints that you're, putting out there to say like, I'm kind of in trouble. I kind of don't necessarily know what to do. Some of you may really just be feeling very disconnected when it comes to somebody that maybe, is in your life, and it kind of feels like you guys are slowly pulling apart, or you've already pulled apart, but maybe you're missing them. Some of you Scorpios during this month of January, it kind of feels like you're going through this energy of grief, like you're missing someone, but you're afraid to let this person know that you are missing, or that you're missing them. I'm also feeling that some of you, unfortunately, you may have to deal with some sort of death, or this has already happened, because I'm actually picking up something tied to ashes, or the ashes could simply represent the end of a relationship that maybe you thought was going to be saved. But once it's ashes, it's ashes. There's no reincarnating that in the physical world at this particular point. It's kind of like time to move on. You can't bring them back. But some of you may still be grieving over somebody. Pardon me, trying to watch my time. Some of you may still be grieving over somebody that you have lost, okay? And you may have lost this person way back in 2009, 2019, 2008, 2007, 2012, 2015, or these may be the years that you met this particular person, and this relationship may be about to reduce to ashes, So let's get the other cards and see. Scorpio. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what are you going to do? You're going to work yourself into the ground. Some of you are actually doing that right now. You're working yourself into the ground, or you have been. And now you want to take a step back. You want to take a break. And it does feel like on the 8th of January, there's some sort of change coming, or that could be where you are going to make the change. Either the change is being brought to you, or the change is going to be something that you implement. Yeah, you're not really feeling in your power. Honestly, you're not really feeling up to moving out of the bed. Even if you move out of the bed, your energy is still in the bed. So there's this very lethargic type of vibe coming through. Okay, but yeah, you're not feeling up to the task. You're not feeling in your power. Some of you are maybe being called Debbie Downers or something like that. But I'm also getting something tied to gross negligence. So there may be something tied to lawsuit, or something of that nature that could be you may have to deal with during this particular month. Yeah, and we have the Star in reverse. So a lack of healing, a lack of inner, yeah, that's what it is. You don't know. Your inner knowing is off. It seems like your inner knowing is off all the time when it pertains to this particular person, this particular situation, because again, things have happened that haven't really happened before. And so now you are like in no man's land when it comes to your intuition. Now you may feel like a newborn baby, like, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to walk. I don't know how to crawl. I don't know how to do any of that. I need someone to help me, but nobody is there when you are trying to reach out to get assistance. And because of that, because of this energy of feeling alone, some of you may just end up abandoning this situation altogether. And it could be anything. It could be social media. It could be a friend group. Okay, yeah, some of you may be having some issues when it pertains to children revolving around court, custody, child support, anything like that. Something is on hold when it comes to the government, when it comes to if you work for like a big corporation with this Hierophant energy. But this Hierophant gives me do as I say, not as I do. So some of you actually could be dealing with a very hypocritical person, a hypocritical partner in terms of love, and you feel, but you're like, but I love them. So there's like this energy where you like where you feel stuck. Maybe even some of you may feel chained or bound to this person because you love this person. But I'm telling you, they have shown you, just like that card flew, they have shown you a completely different side of their personality, of their character. And it doesn't have to be super bad, but it could be an energy where they're kind of coming across like they don't really care. They're not really consumed with like your well-being as they maybe were before. Now it's just like, man, do you even care if I'm like here today or gone tomorrow? And unfortunately, they may say as of today or this month, they may say, no, I don't care. So some of you, I would say, you're stuck at a crossroads. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. Some of you are in an open relationship. You're in a relationship, but you ain't in a relationship. Okay, we have the Strength card. So we have one, two, three, four, five major arcanas. So there's a lot of transformations going on this month, especially for you when it pertains to feels more so like 12 house things, enemies, jealous partners, or just partners, period. Some of you, it could be work. Those are the areas that I feel like change or transformation is happening in. So, yeah. I'm really trying to watch the time because I don't want to be running my mouth because as soon as if I don't look at the time, we'll be here for an hour and I'm not trying to do that. You're not going to let go yet, even though it almost feels like this person has kind of showed you like the devilish side, but maybe the both of you have shown your own devilish side to one another, or that is coming out during this month. So I would say this is the month where you're really going to see people for who they are, but they're also going to see you for who you are. So I don't really know how this is going to pan out. Right now, the energy is saying that you're not going to hang on to this relationship too much longer, maybe another 5 months or the rest of the year. But right now, I don't know if this is, I know we just started, but right now, some of you, even if it's been like 12, 13 years, it's looking a little sketchy in terms of if this is going to be the person that you're going to end up with. This is a soulmate without a doubt, but you guys, you just, it's like the balance is not there. Not argue, maybe you are arguing or you are not. But yeah, oh yeah, like the growth is just not there. And you're trying to ignore that. So I don't know what's going to happen. You let me know. Okay, but thank you guys for listening to this reading for the month of January. I do hope it helped. Of course, if you have questions or anything like that, you can drop them in the comments or you can text me. All that information is below, and I will see what sign I have on my heart next. But I will see you later.